My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Liberal Arts. And this movie is directed by, written by, produced by, and starring Josh Radnor. That is Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. And if you know me, you know that I really like that show. I watched it for the longest time. It can be hilarious. I loved the characters. The last few seasons, there's a big drop in quality, but it's still a good show despite that shitty ending. Like, what were they thinking? Just Okay, I'm getting off topic, but liberal arts is not good. It's a generic indie movie. Like, if you've watched any indie movie of the past 15 years, there's nothing new here. So, let's begin talking about the cast. And Josh Radnor was a little bit distracting because I kept thinking to myself, it's Ted Mosby, but it's not. Um, I didn't like his performance. I just thought he brought nothing to this character. Just underwhelming in every sense. Elizabeth Olsen, I think, is very charming, very likable. I just wish she was given stronger material, but she's fine. Their romance, I just did not buy for a single second. They had zero chemistry. Richard Jenkins is a bright spot, though. I thought he did a really good job. There was one scene where he's talking about how he feels 19, and it is the best moment of the movie. And he just sells you on it. John McGale, who was in Past Lives a couple years ago, I thought did a pretty bad job here. His performance was just unconvincing. Allison Janney, good actress, bad performance. I just don't think she's good here, and I thought her character was written terribly. And Zac Efron is actually pretty entertaining. So the cast is a big mixed bag, but it's definitely not a bright spot. And I like some of what this movie is trying to do about focusing on this guy going through a midlife crisis as he enters this relationship with this girl who's 16 years younger than him. You know, there is something here about growing up, but by the end, it just becomes clear that the movie really isn't as smart or as profound as it thinks it is. And it's just not a very interesting movie. And also, some of the writing is so pretentious. When, what's his name? Ted Mosby and Zibby. The girl's name is Zibby. When they're writing letters, it is just the most pretentious shit ever. Like, these do not sound like real people. And the main dude just kind of sucks. Like, the movie is a character study, and he's just not that interesting. But there's a point where Zibby is like, oh, I like these unnamed vampire books, aka it's Twilight. And he's like, what? How can you do this to me? And he's like, you know what? I'm going to read this book and tell you why you're wrong. And I get what the movie is trying to say here, but there's a point where the main character isn't just a flawed character and he becomes actively unlikable, and that was this moment for me. Like, he just needed to shut the fuck up. So, yeah, I'm never going to watch this movie again. I thought it was just a very, very bad movie. It's not as smart or as profound or as interesting as it thinks it is. It isn't really entertaining. The Quality of the direction I thought was pretty lacking as well. It's just not good, so I'm giving Liberal Arts a 3 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Liberal Arts? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.